Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. As of right now, the oldest and most popular video on my channel is a Star Wars video essay on the character of Revan. I've decided to return to my roots in Star Wars today by playing Jedi Fallen Order. I used quite a few mods in this video to make my character into Revan because the guys making the KOTOR remake are taking way too long. I'll link all the mods in the description below. Aside from that, enjoy the video and make sure to like and subscribe, or Baby Yoda will eat all the food in your fridge. The game starts off with Cal, or Revan, or I don't know, we can just call him Calvin, I guess, but he's out scrapping and we're doing some pretty good work. It's pretty funny because this mod glitches out sometimes and the voice mod doesn't actually work, so sometimes it just sounds like this guy in armor is just talking random crap in a normal voice and it sounds really weird.
I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
Weird, but I guess I'll have to get used to it. We start following Prof to the top and genuinely look at this mod for the Revan suit. It does look amazing and I definitely recommend you checking it out once you're done with this video. We end up following Prof and go down a few slides, which wasn't exactly productive, but it gets us where we're trying to go. We make it all the way to the top and find a Jedi starfighter, and Prof is super excited because he says this is our ticket off of this hunk of junk. He then gives us an invigorating speech on how we need to live our life and live to our fullest potential.
Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
This truly changed my life and I really hope nothing bad happens to him later on. We immediately nearly fall to our deaths. We're able to save his life, but not even Master Yoda could have saved him from those shattered ribs. On our trade ride home, Prof decides he doesn't want to be friends with us anymore and decides to try to run away from us. I'm not sure if this part was a glitch or it was meant to happen, but all of a sudden all the people disappeared. You'd figure that all these people disappearing would have tipped off Cal to the fact that all this was a hallucination, but I guess not. I don't understand how the Force works. I all of a sudden remembered that if you press this button enough times, you get a nice little Easter egg. So I spend 2 minutes of my life spamming the button until I finally get the Easter egg.
Execute Order 66.
What a great use of my time. As I'm walking down the hall, I all of a sudden have a vision of my late master, Jaro Tapal, and that's right, he is a rare hairless Wookiee.
That thing's not a Wookiee. Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
Oh, forget it.
The rare hairless Wookiee tells me to trust no one but the Force. Our train ended up getting pulled over by the Inquisitors and they were looking for someone who was supposedly a Jedi and up to no good. I'd figure the armor was a pretty dead giveaway that I was up to something no good, but I guess not. Prof stands up for me, but turns out I was wrong about nothing bad happening to him because he immediately gets killed. But because of the mods, me and the Inquisitor lady have the exact same lightsaber, which is awkward to say the least. One of us is definitely gonna have to change it. I fall into this train. Instead of the stormtroopers helping me, they decide to try to kill me, which is frankly really rude, so I decide to kill them first. After a quick tennis tutorial with the stormtroopers, we're ready to storm through this train like a slightly angry American youth storms through his school in Texas. Just for you guys in this video, I decide to test what would happen if you jump off this train. Predictably, you die. I was hoping maybe a cool Easter egg where the ship picks you up or something like that, but this is probably my 8th playthrough of this game in total, so I don't know why it would be different from the other 7 times. I get to this section where the game tries to teach you a little bit about the combat. Of course, I've played this game already, so I know about the combat and kill these stormtroopers pretty fast. It's clear the developers don't expect you to do this because they keep bringing down more and more stormtroopers out of this little hatch. It's kind of weird to think about that there's a bunch of stormtroopers just sitting on top of the hatch waiting patiently for their turns to come and kill me, but whatever. I clear my way through the train and then this bugger blows it up. I was gonna make a terrorism joke here, but I figured it would have bombed. Oh my god, that was terrible. The Mantis pulls up and this lady's like, yo yo yo, hop on board, we're here to save you. Instead of coming closer so I can get on the ship, she proceeds to fly away. I slide down this huge ramp to get down to the Mantis and I'd make a huge jump, and instead of grabbing my hand and pulling me up, Cere begins to drop me and I shatter almost every bone in my body. It's okay though, because I do a nice roll at the very bottom, and that means any bones I shattered are now instantly healed. The Inquisitor lady from earlier rolls up and is like, yo yo yo, let's go on a cool date, man, it sounds fun. I'm like, hell nah woman, you tried to kill me earlier, and she goes, oh shit, my bad, forgot about that, also why haven't you changed your lightsaber yet, we're still matching, this is so awkward. To make sure that only one of us can have the lightsaber, we try to kill each other. I start losing, so I ran away. My new friends, whose name are Cere and Grease, tell me that they also aren't big fans of the Empire and that they're gonna help me take them down. Cal then decides to take a nap. We travel to a planet called Bagondo, and Cere tells me there's someone here she wants me to meet. She proceeds to give me no description of what that person looks like, what that person's name is, or anything that could be useful. Instead, she decides to be very vague about it and make me have to find them on my own. Could be considered a test, or could be considered her just being kind of an asshole. I meet a droid named BD-1 and he says he knows who we're looking for and he will help show us the way. I've known this guy a total of 3 seconds and he's already more helpful than Cere. We follow BD-1 and BD-1 sees a bogling getting attacked by this slug dog thing, and BD-1 decides he's gonna go square up with it. BD-1 then loses and I have to go save the day as always. Obviously these slug dogs are absolutely nothing to a highly trained Jedi such as myself. We fix up BD-1 and then more importantly change my lightsaber so that crazy woman won't come after me again. Bitches really do be crazy. We follow BD-1 and end up cutting some pretty obviously live electrical wires. It's okay though, cause BD-1 gives us steroids. I go on a zipline ride with BD-1 because I changed my lightsaber color to blue and I'm mourning the color green now. I run into this giant frog and proceed to use the great strategy of running away. This doesn't really work though, because he ends up finding me and ruins my whole plan. The big bugger then proceeds to throw me off a cliff. I continue looking for whatever it is I'm looking for and then touch this wall, and all of a sudden I'm with my hairless Wookiee master and I'm a kid again. This is great because nothing bad happens to kids in Star Wars. Anyway, we learn how to run on walls. This is great because, as everyone knows, the only way to get into secret temples is by replicating 2013 parkour videos. I make it inside the temple and see this hologram of BD-1's old master. Turns out BD-1 was the guy I was trying to meet this whole time. Cere could have told us from the start and stopped us from killing a ton of random wildlife, but I guess this was the easier solution. Not entirely sure, but thanks, Cere. I'm gonna leave it there on that positive note before I make a fool of myself. Anyways, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one later.